if you were in the Pilgrim shoes, how would you feel about this immigrant ban?
If I was in a pilgrim shoes,
I mean, the Muslim shoes. I'm sorry.
Muslim shoes, well, I look at how, well, the only thing I can go on is my own personal experience. Like I've traveled to Mexico a couple of times on vacation with family members, and you're not treated, I'll say, poorly, but you're not treated equally. And if you want to stay there, you have to abide by Mexico's laws. I mean, you hear these stories about tourists, whether American or whatever nationality, and they end up in jail and they end up stuck there for a long time. I personally think that the U.S. handles that a little bit better. And with certain policies that have been enacted, and I'm not blaming Republicans or Democrats because, I mean, really, they got to do things together, and so they're all equally to blame, or they get equal credit, in my opinion. But to ban all Muslims, I don't agree with. Now, I believe that the screening process should be better. So if I'm a Muslim and I got to deal with this ban, you know what? I'm just gonna ask them, hey, what do I got to do to get in? But that's me.
And the next question is, the 7 countries that were on the ban list, do you think they now became enemies with the U.S.?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I won't say they instantly became enemies because, I mean, I have friends that are Iranian and they don't blame me. You know, they don't blame me for this. Can't say that I know any Syrians, and I don't know all the countries on the list. I do have a couple of Iraqi friends. They don't blame me either. The governments, and this is where knowing history is important. The governments are going to be enemies, but that doesn't mean that individual people have to be enemies. I don't think individuals are going to treat each other differently. Now, you see news stories where crowds of this group clash with crowds of this group. Well, if they would just like grow up and talk to each other individually, hey, how you doing? My name's such and such. Now, you know, I'm such and such. I think that would stop a lot of the conflict that arises. You know, it's like self-made enemies. I'm not going to be an enemy just because my government says that you're supposed to be. That makes sense?
How do you feel about Trump's ban? Trump's immigrant ban?
Well, from the beginning, when I first heard about his ban, it was through a daughter of mine. And she told me that he planned on banning people that were here illegally. So a lot of people have lost that word, illegal. You know, his intentions never were to just ban immigrants. He said illegal immigrants. And I think America has misinterpreted what he said and have gone away from that. So, but his intentions were that people that were here disrupting America are breaking the law and were here with bad intentions. He wanted to handle those individuals.
Do you feel that war can be sparked by this event? Why or why not?
I do believe war can be sparked by any individuals that have different backgrounds, different beliefs, different religious beliefs, and when another person appears to be going against their standards or beliefs, it can start raging that person, especially if they're dealing with issues with misunderstanding each other, miscommunicating, being offended by each other. It can spark anger, which can turn to different types of wars, not necessarily worldwide wars or with bombs, but wars between, fights and fighting over territory. So I do believe it can start certain types of wars.
We know Trump made a ban against the Muslims, but do you feel that he'll do the same towards another group of individuals, such as Latinos or African Americans?
Well, given that I didn't really understand why he made the ban against Muslims fully as a very broad ban, I think that he may actually, at some point in the future, make a ban on other races just to have a ban instead of doing it specifically or specifying it based on those that have had threats against us.
Can the United States redeem itself after the immigrant ban?
I'm not sure if we can, but I ultimately think we will. However, it will take a while because it's taken a while, and I think it's still going on for us to somewhat redeem ourselves with regard to slavery.